Hello, hello, my friend. It is rolling into January, and I do not know what's happening. I feel like as I get older, time just happens to go faster. I don't know about you. Let me know if you are the same or not. Maybe it's just me. I wanted to talk about January and weight loss. January weight loss is not the problem. The problem is that it is January. And the weight loss noise is so loud, especially in January. So if you have weight to lose and you are feeling the pressure of having to lose weight, I say that lightly, quote unquote, having to lose weight, then this is an episode that maybe you want to listen to in its entirety. Hopefully you do that anyway. But I know that if you're in perimenopause, it can make it even more frustrating. So I want to just talk about it and kind of, talk about the real problem, which is not January weight loss. It is actually pressure, urgency that comes from where? Extremes, trying to fix everything at one time. It doesn't work that way. Our bodies are always changing. I'm just jumping right in. I'm not even saying, hi, I'm Gina Liberty, and this is Perimenopausal Chats. That's because I am so passionate about this particular subject. Hence why I became a perimenopause weight loss coach. Or I like to put it, a weight loss coach for women going through perimenopause, because it's just different. It's different as we get older. And I know that if you have been in it for any length of time, you know that to be truth. So I want to go back to this whole trying to do everything at once, trying to do it in January, trying to set all the goals and knowing full well that you will not be able to hit all of them, which is fine as long as it doesn't bother your mental state, right? So our bodies they're changing. I feel like they're changing all the time. Our hormones are definitely all over the map. And obviously we found out that what worked before when we were younger doesn't work now. And usually we try to push harder because we think that we have the solution, the thing that will work and that will help us get to our weight loss goals. But man, okay, I'm going to stop for a minute. I'm going to have a perimenopause moment. I have had a super intense headache for the last day and a half. I'm super tired. I feel worn down. And I'm just being honest with you because I know there are more of you out there who are feeling the same exact thing. And here it is January, and either you have cleaned up all your Christmas stuff and you are moving on to the next thing that you have to do, checking off the lists, or you don't have your Christmas stuff down like me, and you have this Rolodex of things that are going through your brain that you quote unquote have to do. And sometimes your body, I think, reacts to what you're doing, what you're not doing. And part of that is doing too much. Doing too much. Now, I have been doing really good at taking time for myself and stopping when my body tells me to stop. Sometimes we get caught up and we do not catch it in time, and then we are, feeling it. And in perimenopause, we tend to feel it more, and things tend to feel harder. And so this season, if you are wanting to lose weight, and actually I have to re-lose weight that I gained over the holidays because I wasn't stable enough. I didn't strengthen my foundations before going into it. And I'm just telling you, I'm human. I do the same things. I know I've been where you are. I have conquered it though. And my mental state does not, what is the word I'm looking for? Suffer. See, sometimes simple words, it's a weird thing. My perimenopausal glitches that happen. Anyway, our mental state suffers because of what we do or don't do as well, and our physical state. So I feel like I'm all over the place with this one. I hope that you are following along okay, because in my brain, it's telling me that I am not making any sense. So I'm hoping that this is making sense to you, because the last thing I want to do is add to your plate, your mental load, whatever. So I want to kind of reframe weight loss at this point in time in our stage of life. I want to reframe it to be supportive, finding the things that are supportive for your mind, body, and hormones. Building that foundation. I know I'm going to preach that until I'm blue in the face, because if you do not have that strong foundation, just like a house, it's going to crumble. You're going to crumble. It is so, so vital to your well-being overall. And feeling better always comes before any scale weight goes down. Because if you are not supporting your body feels like it is in fight or flight, like survival mode, because it's not getting what it needs. And so it will not let go of extra fat if you are not supporting your body as best you can. So just know that you can make this happen, but it's not going to be a very quick and fast thing that happens overnight like it used to. It's going to take time. It's going to take support. Not only the support that you give your body and your mind, but the support you get from others who have been through it or who are going through it, and to know that you are not alone. You are not crazy. Your body is not broken. It just needs a little bit of adjustment and help to adjust to what's going on inside. And so I want it to be easy. I always want things to be easy, because if they are not easy and small, they are not going to be sustainable. And I have found that out myself. This is through experience. You need to pick one thing. And I know that this is hard for our brains to compute, that this one little thing is going to make a big difference. It is, because it is going to compound. It is going to add to the next one, and add to the next one, and add to the next one. And before you know it, you are going to be feeling your best. The weight is going to be coming off. You are going to be feeling good in mind, body, soul, spirit, everything. And just to know, if it does feel overwhelming, that means you're doing too much. So remember that the next time that you get overwhelmed. And this all makes sense, because this is how I used to be. I would get so overwhelmed, and then I would quit, or I would self-sabotage, or something would happen to where it would not give me any success in the way I wanted or needed. So just remember, if you are feeling overwhelmed, you need to back off what you're doing and choose one thing, just one thing. It can be small, and it needs to be repeatable. So you continue to do it, and you get it into here to where it's like second nature when you do it again. Because that's the goal. That is the goal, right? If you really think about it, the goal is to live a long life that is healthy, strong, fulfilling, purposeful, fun, all of the things that you want. It starts with how you feel. And if you do not feel good in your mind or body, there's not going to be much progress that's made. Just putting it out there straight, because it is true. It is true. We can try. And it's not going to go anywhere if we are not supporting ourselves the best we can. And that starts with one small thing. Over and over and over. If that one small thing is all you do, quote unquote, all you do for January, then you have succeeded. Because that means that thing is locked in and you are ready in February to lock in another piece. And that's how it happens. You have patience with yourself, you have grace with yourself, and know in your mind that realistically this is going to take a while. But once you get to that point, it's going to be easy to sustain because you have built it nice and slow and strong. So be encouraged that it does not take much to get to your goals, whether that's weight loss or just feeling better. I encourage you to just choose that one thing. Just that one thing. Don't say I'm going to lose 50 pounds because that feels overwhelming to me. Maybe I'm going to lose my first pound or 5 pounds if that sounds doable to you. But that is just one thing. But we want to chunk it down also. You don't want to just say, I want to lose 5 pounds because what's going to hold you accountable to that? What's going to keep you going toward that goal? So chunk it down. Okay, what do I need to do in my mind to lose 5 pounds? What can I do? Whether that's, write down, drink 90 ounces of water every day, walk 7,500 steps a day. That's taking the hour before bed, not to have any screen time, and unwinding. Whether that's taking one thing off of your list. Trust me, these things, stress and sleep, those things are super important when it comes to weight loss as well. So if you're not thinking about that, that's a thing. But just chunk it down into things. Okay, I'm going to eat this X amount of times a week. And that way when you look at it, you can tell, okay, did I do this? Yes. Did I not or no? Yes or no, right? That makes it tangible. Like whether you have hit that goal or not, right? For the day. Because when you go say you want to lose 5 pounds, you're not going to do that in one day, right? So what do you need to do over the course of a week to go toward that goal? Because we're all different. 5 pounds is going to come off of people in different ways, different time lengths. Because sometimes you have just a lot of water weight gain from extra carbs or extra whatever, and you can lose that quickly. If it's fat, it takes a little bit longer. So there are so many factors, so many ways, so many things that have to do with weight loss and feeling better and supporting our minds, bodies, and hormones to the best of our ability. So there's so many things here going through my brain, but I'm going to stop right now because I don't want to go down some rabbit holes that aren't making sense. So if there's something specific that you would like to talk about, then let's do that. Leave me a comment or send me an email and let me know whether or not, no, sorry, my brain is already going. It's one of those days, so I know you know. Anyway, if you want personal support that doesn't have any strings attached, you don't have to hire me, no pressure, zero pressure, then click on my Voxer in the description and let's do a day of Voxer, which is just us voice messaging back and forth. And you never know, this could be all that you need to get going on your journey. And I would love to be the one who helps you do that. So check that out in the description. And next week, what was I going to talk about? I think more specific foundational things that we can do. And you may or may not have heard it before, but repetition is key for sure to getting things to stick. And just going over some basic foundational things would be great and helpful. And yeah, just remember, something is always better than nothing. It can be so small. That is still something. So one example before I go. If you want to get up and work out in the morning and you are feeling such resistance to it, then just tell your brain, okay, lay out your clothes for the night before and say, okay, I'm just going to put my clothes out for tonight. And if I feel like doing it in the morning, I'll do it. And in the morning when you wake up, you could say, okay, brain, let's just put our clothes on. Let's just put them on. We don't have to do anything, but let's just put them on. And you will be surprised at how that progresses and that you get something in anyway. So just a little whatever. Apparently that's how my brain is working today. So yeah, just remember that. The little things matter. They matter a lot. So I will see you next week. We will talk about the foundational things, and yeah, we'll chat soon.